I comment back. I'm always in the comments. So don't. I would like to say before we start, there's a lot of bias going on out in the streets, man, and I'm one of them. I ain't gonna lie to you, but my bias is a little different, man. You know, this is going back to just, you know, the Nitty versus Millz situation that we got going on. There's a war going on outside, no battle they're safe from. And he's spinning the block back again on Easy's. Now, this is the third song in total between them in this installment. But we're really here to talk about the Nitty and Millz situation. And like I said, this is a quick rant before I get into the video. So don't forget to like the video, hype the video, subscribe for the channel. And Millz, this is a message for you, my brother. This is a message for you. Now, that energy was very different every time you do your recap reviews for songs or going in response on replying back to dudes that reply back to you. Your energy was always high and mighty, always on your shit. And then we got your last one after the Nitty drop, and you sounded a little humble. You sound like you got some blood in your mouth. And once again, I say because I was biased. I was out here riding for you, Millz. I was riding. I was out here saying, yo, that wasn't enough. And you said it wasn't enough. But what I didn't like was that you went the route of saying that if you down 20 or 21, you use the 2K comparison where you give up the sticks. I didn't like that whole energy. I'm going to say the same thing for Nitty. I didn't like how Nitty came with the whole, this is one round, one and done. But I watched the interview that he had with the Angry Fan. Shout out to Angry Fan. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't necessarily cover that, and I might have to start covering that stuff myself too, but I be peeping what's going on. And Nitty is a West Coast bias too. He's from Arizona, but West Coast bias. I'm like, Millz, you really might be in trouble, dog, if this dude's going to come with a second one, even though I think that first one wasn't enough. But I think he came with a lot more of an aggressive approach, and he felt a lot more confident after that first one, where when I watched your recap, you didn't have the same energy that you had in all the other recaps, dog. You sounded like you got punched in the mouth. You sounded like you got punched in the mouth. But I said this too. I said that felt more like a bait track. I liked it, and like you covered all angles, but it felt baity. And usually Millz' first tracks are always light. Like, this is what I've been paying attention to. Millz' tracks are usually light. They're usually light but heavy. He's always punching, but they're lighter. And then he starts picking up steam and heating up when he gets into them second and third and fourth rounds or whatever the case may be. So I say this with Millz, you looked a little humble in your reaction to Nitty's diss, which is cool because once again, you not being a hater about the situation, you know what I'm saying? You calling it out when it's due. And once again, Nitty's diss was nice. It just wasn't enough, in my opinion. It really just wasn't enough. And Millz said the same thing. It wasn't enough. But that whole passing up the sticks and being down 20, like the descriptions you was given to, you know, defend or, you know, react to what happened just sounded a little bit different than how everything else sounded before. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to say. But don't forget to like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channel, man. We are getting right into this short film, Millzy Singleton diss here called Easy Work. Easy to Block Captain Diss. Let's get into this, man. Let's get into this.